is so good to see you again, and thank you for tuning into my channel if this is your very first time here. I'm so excited about today's video. I have a huge Christmas haul that I am going to be sharing, and it's going to be a chatty haul. So I am going to be sharing also some Christmas ideas, my plans for decorating my home for the Christmas season, and I'm going to be showing you some clips from some of the stores that I purchased the items from. So we're going to jump right into this Christmas haul. So the first store we're going to start with is Hobby Lobby. And I have a lot of items from that store this year because Hobby Lobby was the very first store that put their Christmas out first back in August at 50% off. So the first thing that I am going to be sharing is this beautiful sign, and it says, "I'm dreaming of a pink Christmas." I love the calligraphy. I think it's gorgeous. And it was only $24.99. And everything that I am sharing now at the filming of this video, Hobby Lobby is still 50% off for all the Christmas decor. So whatever the regular price that I'm sharing, just know mentally cut it in half, and that's going to be the price. Now this is the next item that I purchased from Hobby Lobby. I'm calling this the Pottery Barn dupe. They have put out this beautiful gingerbread collection, and this is one of the items that was in that collection. Just look how gorgeous that is. I love all the white piping on the roof. I like this crisscross effect with the little white dots. I love the snow on that chimney. I love each of the windows. It's got some holly on top. And I just love all that piping. I love the rounded arch door and the coordinated arch windows and the little holly on top. I think this is absolutely stunning. And I did a video. I have a 4-part Hobby Lobby Christmas blog. And the 4th one, I highlighted the entire gingerbread collection. So if you haven't seen that video, I would love for you to go over and check it out. And I will make sure I leave it to the iCard so you can see that video as well. Isn't it so gorgeous? Love, 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 love. This is a cookie jar. And the price, I guess you're waiting for that price, right? Was $27.99. It's really a nice size. This is what it looks like on the back. Look how pretty that is. That's the side and that's the front. I also purchased this from that collection. This beautiful salt and pepper shaker set. Look how gorgeous that is. Just as gorgeous as the cookie jar from every side and every view. And this was $8.49. So beautiful. Love, 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 love. And I also purchased this sign here. It says Candy Cane Lane. Just simple red and white. It was $8.99. That's the price right there. And this is how you would hang it up, or you could take these off and add your own hangers. I also purchased these beautiful little mini Christmas wreaths. I just love these. Just check out the shade of green. And this has this, they're kind of rubbery like, so they're a little flexible. And I like the whimsiness of it. I like the flexibility of the branches, which makes it more realistic looking. And of course, I like those little berries in there. Aren't they just gorgeous? They remind me of the evergreen tree. And I thought they were outstanding. And they were, let's see, I'm going to find that price for you. They were $8.99. And this is what it looks like on the back. So lifelike and so charming. Just love, love, Love these. You can easily take these and add this to a mirror. You could add this and set it flat on a table and just put a nice large pillar candle in here. You could also take some red ribbon or whatever color that you're using and put this on the back of your dining chair if you have a dining set. So many options for these little miniature wreaths. And I also purchased these wreaths as well. I actually found these first, and my plan for these are to put these on the backs of my dining chairs. I really like that look, and it really makes my chairs stand out during the Christmas season. And these are really nice as well. They're soft touch. They feel really spongy like. And these were, let me get that price for you. These were actually $7.99. And they had these last year, and I looked at these last year and I didn't buy them when I first saw them. And when I had started decorating, I was like, I want these wreaths. I searched and searched, and these were sold out. So I'm happy that Hobby Lobby brought these back this year. I purchased these picks as well. I thought these were absolutely stunning. Now, these haven't been fluffed out yet, but I'm liking the whimsy of the branches here. I like the little flock look, and I'm loving those red holly berries. They are so coated with flocking there, and you get the little miniature pine cones. I think this would be beautiful to add into your Christmas tree if you have a green tree. You could also place this in your garland if you're going to place it, if you have a fireplace mantle, or you just want to take some simple garland, spread it out on your dining table, and add these little accent picks. I think they're absolutely stunning. And this is kind of what they kind of look like when you buy them, but once you fluff them out, I fluffed this out a little bit, and it is very whimsical. I just love this. And they were $3.99 at 50% off. So you're only paying $2, and look how much you're getting on that stem. So bought this pick here. Now, these stems are very flexible and you can bend them out. I like the red berries on this. The leaves are very soft. I don't know what they're made out of. They're almost like they're kind of foam. And the price of these were $2.99 at 50% off. And when you get them, they look like this. So don't be fooled by what the stems look like. But this is what it looks like when you actually take the time and you fluff them out. If you have floral picks, you need to fluff them out and just arrange them and bend them around. And look how nice that looks. You go from this to this. And I'm thinking about adding this to my Christmas tree in the living room, or I can actually add it to my fireplace mantle and stick these right in that garland. I also purchased these beautiful flock eucalyptus picks. I thought they were so natural looking. They were only $1.99. Let me show you that price. Let me turn it around here. And it was $1.99. So with 50% off, you're only paying 99 cents. And I think these would be beautiful. You could stick these anywhere. You could add these to a wreath if you're having a wreath and you want to give it a little bit more pop and detail. You definitely can add this into a Christmas tree, garland, or wherever. You can actually add this into a floral arrangement. That's why I like the versatility of green florals. But for that price, I think it's outstanding. Purchased these white picks here. I thought they were quite unique. They almost remind me of tree branches that has a lot of snow on them, a lot of snow and ice on them. This is exactly what our trees look like when we got that sleet and all that ice that year. And these were so pretty. They're $2.99 each. And what you do is you just take these picks and you bend them. You bend them the way that you want them. And I'm thinking about also adding these to my Christmas tree, but you can add them wherever. And I also purchased some more of these red holly berries. Now, I have purchased these prior, and I have used them in my decor. Now, these are $1.99 with 50% off. And I'm going to tell you what I like about them. Number one, I like the beautiful red color. Because some of the reds that I'm seeing out here, they are more of a Bordeaux color, meaning that they're a little bit darker in red and they appear to be burgundy. So I want the cherry red, and this is kind of reminding me of a candy apple red. And it just fits my decor. And another thing that I like about these holly berries are they're not foam. Okay, I think that is absolutely fantastic. They are plastic because if you get the holly berries that have the foam, they tend to chip, and then you have this big old white speck in your berry. So I really like these stems. So I usually buy some every year to build on my collection. These are very flexible. See how you can just bend it anywhere that you want to bend it. You can bend it forward, you can bend it that way, very flexible, and I don't have to worry about these chipping. Now, what I usually use these for is I like to use these in floor arrangements. I take my greenery and I will add to it with these accents of berries. You can also stick this in your Christmas tree, or you can bend the stem. They are a long stem. You can bend that stem and just slide it into your garland. I think these are great to purchase for this price and to get this quality. All right, so that's all the floral picks that I purchased from Hobby Lobby. And these are the red bows. I did purchase a bunch of these because what I'm doing is I'm changing the bows on my wreaths that I put on my windows of my house. I've had the same ribbon for about 3 years, and I really didn't like the ribbon that I had added to them, and but I just didn't want to change the ribbon. So this year I started shopping early enough that I was able to find these fantastic red bows, and they have a lot of loops to them. I think this is an eight loop bow, and it is $11.99 at 50% off. So you get quite a bit for this bow. Now it's a little bit darker than what I was looking for, but I'm gonna use it because they are solid red, and I'm just going back to my roots. I like to have green wreaths with red bows on all my wreaths on my window on my house. So I thought this was a fantastic price. So that's one of the advantages of shopping early, because if you shop late, stuff like this is the first to go. So now we're going to take a look at some ornaments that I purchased. And look at this adorable ginger here. Sugar and spice. Love this cutting board. Love the red and white gingham. And you also get it in this green style. And it says Merry Christmas. I love this little ginger here. He has the most perfect rounded little head you want to see. Very rustic, very simple. If you didn't like this little cording here, you can always take that off and add your own. And they also had a third color, and this is the gold gingham, and it says milk and cookies. So if you're in the market for something like this, I think this is going to be adorable on my Christmas tree. in my dining room because I am going to be doing a gingerbread themed Christmas tree in traditional colors. I'm going back to my roots using traditional colors for Christmas, but I am going to add in some accents of pink this year. I also purchased these little cuties here. Isn't she so sweet with her little chocolate donut with the white frosting and sprinkles, the adorable pink bow, and her little pink peppermint. I thought these were absolutely adorable, and they were $3.99 each. And I also purchased this one as well. Just look at that. They look like candies to me because they're so little. They look like you should just be able to pop them off and eat them. I like the red bow. Of course, they've got the glitter on there, little white frosting. Just so adorable. And this was $6.99. And I also purchased these beautiful Gingy snowflakes. And they had two styles in my store. And so, as you can see, this one is a little bit more ornate in the design. And then you have a more simple design. And they were $6.99 each. And I have purchased these before, so I'm happy that Hobby Lobby brought these back. I think these are absolutely stunning. They look like gingerbread cookies with frosting in the middle. You could easily create an adorable vignette in your kitchen by taking the little gold hanger that comes on it, taking it off, and just laying it on a cake stand and put a dome on it. And it'll look just like you've baked some beautiful gingerbread cookies. I also bought these ornaments here. These sold out so quick last year that when I decided that I wanted to buy them, every Hobby Lobby had sold them out. Just look at Santa. Look at all his white piping embossments on his jacket. He's holding this adorable little gingerbread house. And just look at Mrs. Claus. Look at her dress. Look at all that white piping, that detail. And she's got a cake that is layered for days. And look at that little friendly face. And I'm loving that little headband. Look at her gingerbread headband. Isn't that absolutely adorable? And look at her perfectly tied bow on the back. And yes, they are full of glitter. But it's not coming off because otherwise my fingertips and everything would be coated. And Santa was $7.99. Let me show you that tag. I also purchased these gingerbread houses. They came in two styles, and these are actually gingerbread ornaments. This is the first one here. Just look at that waffle effect on that roof. You got two gingerbread Christmas trees. That's one version. And then the other one is a little bit more plain, but it still has that beautiful frosting on top. They do have a very nice weight to them. And they were, how much were they? They were $7.99 each. And I also bought this cute Christmas sign. It's just a beautiful shade of pink. It is very heavy in weight, and it just simply says Merry Christmas, and it was $10.99. Now, I'm not quite sure if I'm going to keep everything in my haul today, but I grabbed these because I wanted to take the time to decide whether I wanted them or not. So I had to get them just in case they sold out. Now, I also purchased this very simple sign. It says Merry Christmas, very straightforward. I like this red and white threading here. I like the little simple jingle bell. It is solid. See how thick this wood is, and it is $3.49. This is an awesome price. This is one of those little very simple signs that you can use anywhere in your home. If you want to add this into your bathroom or put this on your vanity, you just want to add a little touch of Christmas in rooms that you don't normally decorate, but you just want a little bitty accent of Christmas, this is something that I would suggest getting. Just add that little touch. And check out Mrs. Santa. Don't you just love her? Look at those glasses. Love, love. And look at her lashes. Love the pink headband. Love her dress and her white apron. And look at that perfectly tied bow. She's full of glitter. And look at that gorgeous gingerbread house with the green door and the blue roof with all the beautiful white piping. And just look at the little detail of her dress. Look at the pink ruffle and all the white piping all the way around. So gorgeous. And she's standing on a white frosted donut with sprinkles. And just check out those boots. Aren't they gorgeous? She is so adorable. And how much was she? She was $15.99. So bought these little cuties here. How can you resist these? He's got on his white chef hat with his pink and white peppermint, pink bow tie and little green buttons. And look at her with her pink bow, and she's got on she has a green and white peppermint lollipop. And it looks like they're standing on a little frosted cookie or something. Love the piping. This is what they look on the back. They're just solid and brown, full of glitter, and they were $7.99 each. So adorable. Now, mind you, when I first started filming this video, it was 47 degrees outside. But now I'm hearing my neighbors, and they're getting ready. They're waking up now, so it's warming up. Now, I almost forgot this adorable sign. Now, it was $7.99. Great price. And just look at my little gingies here. Merry Christmas. Very traditional gingerbread. And I also forgot about these ornaments as well. Aren't these cute? These are brand new to Hobby Lobby this year. And I just love them. One has the little pink cap. One has the lavender cap with the little pink ball. And they're so cute. They're in pastel colors, full of glitter. And they were $11.99 each. I also purchased these. These are brand new to Hobby Lobby as well, and they are ornaments. It's a 2-layered pastel colored cake with all the white piping and all the little sprinkles that you want to find with the gorgeous little pink and white bow. And these were $13.99. Jingle bells, jingle bells. So cute with the little trio of gold bells. And this one was $5.99. And then I got this medium size because this comes in a large size as well. And it was also $5.99. So I'm thinking about taking these and stacking these together. I do have a second one of this smaller one. And I'm going to put them on a trio and put them at the end of my staircase. I thought that would be absolutely stunning. I like this shade of gold. I like the rest. So this is the final items that I purchased from Hobby Lobby. Is this beautiful coffee mug. Now, I raved about this in my Christmas blog. And this is my color palette for Christmas 2025. I'm going to be using traditional reds, greens, golds, whites, and accents of pink. And I think that this captured what I'm trying to do. This green wispy tree has red ornaments and it's in a pink container with a red bow. So you're going to see a lot of that style in my Christmas decorating this year. And I also purchased the salad plate. How gorgeous is that? Love the hobnail pattern. Love that wispy Christmas tree. Love all the bows. Love the scallop edging. Just so beautiful. And I recently saw on another YouTuber's blog that they actually have a bowl in this set. Now the coffee mug was $9.99. Okay. And the plate, the salad plate, was also $9.99, and it's by the Sleigh Bell Bistro collection. So now I'm just going to share what I got from Walmart, and I just purchased these ornaments. This is definitely my color theme for 2025. The red and white candy cane striping and the accents of pink. And this was, of course, $2.14. And I also purchased some gingerbread here. They had some beautiful gingerbread ornaments. All these style ornaments are, I think they're $2.14. These are made out of that clay, and they had different versions of this gingerbread style here. But I just chose this style, and I thought they were absolutely adorable. They do have glitter, so be warned. And you can simply take some hairspray and spray on these. Just look how cute that looks together. That red and white pink and that little brown and white. How gorgeous. And that's all I purchased from Walmart. The next store is Target. I purchased these adorable pink bows. I thought they were so cute. They seem to be made out of some kind of hard plastic with this soft pink velvet, and they were $1 each. So please be careful if you see these. Make sure you look at them really well, because they seem to be easily scratched, and this fabric comes off. So I just bought 3 of these. Thought they were so cute. And I got this adorable little coffee mug from the Target Bullseye Spot. It was only $3, and this is hand wash only. So I'm thinking about decorating with this. The design of this mug, I love it. It reminds me of a tulip. I like the scallop edge, and it is a nice size coffee mug. I love the red and white peppermint on the top right here. I also bought these measuring spoons. I bought the gingerbread style, okay? And you only get 3 measuring spoons in here. I haven't taken these apart. So you get a half teaspoon. I'm pretty sure this big guy right here is a tablespoon. And I also purchased this set as well. You only get 3 for $3. And I just like that red and white. And I also purchased these magnets. Now they done stuck together. And this is the red one, and this is the green one. I think these are very functional, because sometimes you're baking and you're trying to double a recipe, or you're out of something, so you're trying to get those equivalents, and I just like them. These are the equivalent magnets. These are both functional, and I think these were great ideas, and they were only $1. And I also bought these cute little ceramic magnets. I thought these was absolutely adorable. I bought the red bow, I bought the little gingy, and I also bought the red and white candy cane. And the reason why I purchased them, because they were ceramic magnets. So let me take one out so we can take a look at it together. I hope this thing doesn't fight me all the way. And we're going to take it out and really take a close-up look. It is so cute. If you see these, get these. These will be beautiful to give to your little kiddos and let them decorate your refrigerator. I also purchased these adorable little trees. I really love these green miniature trees. I love the white containers, matte finish, okay? And just look at the variations of the greenery here. Very full, and these were $5 each. And the final item that I purchased from Target was this little charcuterie board. I like the wood texture. I like that it's made on a Christmas tree. This is great to serve little treats on, or you can use it as decor. This is what it looks like on the back. And it was $5. I also purchased these towels from the Target Wonder Shop. Isn't he adorable? I love the white polka dots on this little gingy. Look at that perfectly round head with the red bow, the cute cheeks. And you get a second towel in this set. Very simple with the gingerbread snowflakes. And this was $6. Also bought these oven mittens. I thought they was cute. Just look at him. Red and white candy stripe. Like the little swirly cue here. Like the outline. And you also get the little gingerbread house. And look how simple it is. You just get the red and white candy canes there, and this was $6. I think this is going to be beautiful in my kitchen. The next store is Ross. Look how adorable these coffee mugs are. Coffee mugs. Now, this is by Peppermint Place, and it was $4.99. And this also came in a pink version as well. I couldn't figure out which one that I wanted, so I snapped up both versions, and this is the pink version here. Now you see why I couldn't decide which one to get. Look at that. Look at all the detail to his hair. I like the stack of his hat and that red and white peppermint there. Love, love, love the rosy cheeks. And I'm trying to see, is this hand wash? Oh yeah. Hand wash only, not microwave or oven safe. So most likely I will be decorating with these. Okay, so now I'm going to share what I found at my Dollar General. And believe me guys, I've had these items since August. Some of these items in this collection. That's how long I've been collecting items. Found this cute, adorable sign very early in the season. It was only $1. And it says hot cocoa bar, warm up here, serve fresh, family owned. So cute. Very simple. And I also found this oven mitten. Love this here. $2. Dollar General has definitely had a price increase with a lot of the items, because last year I could have got this oven mitten for $1. And I always wondered how they could produce these for only $1. So I still think the $2 is not a bad price, but when you've been spoiled for getting these things for $1, it makes you kind of frown a little bit. But I thought this was absolutely adorable. Love the cheerful Santa. Love the red and white stripes and the pink. So beautiful. And I also purchased these little metal signs here. Love, love. Love the little gingy, the red and white candy cane, the green and white peppermint, the gingy snowflake, and all the sprinkles. And it's a metal sign, and it was $2. And I also found these little cuties. Aren't they so adorable? Love, love the little marshmallow, the little pink cheeks, and all the chocolate fudge. And they're brown in the center. $3 each. Now, I had these, I think I found these back in August. And all the Dollar General stores in my area did not have these, okay? So if you were fortunate enough to get them, good for you. Now, these are ceramic mugs. And they are, let me see, they're food safe, hand wash only, not microwave safe. And I also found this coffee mug here. It has hot cocoa. It has this little bamboo spoon. And it has flicks of black spots on it. I like the tulip shape of it. And let's see, it is a ceramic mug, microwave safe, dishwasher safe. But the bamboo spoon, you have to hand wash. And I forgot this little guy here. I did purchase this from Home Goods. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep him or not. I love him. I love the red bows. I love his little gingerbread house that he's holding in this tray. And I'm loving those red and white pants. But I'm going to tell you what is tripping me up. I do not like his hand behind his back. I wish they had left his hand in front, like just down or holding something. I don't like this part. So it was, if you want it though, if you like that style, it was $14.99. He is so adorable. Just look at those beautiful chocolate brown eyes. And I'm loving that chef hat. So cute. So now we're going to go downstairs and we're going to take a look at the biggest item that I've purchased from Hobby Lobby. And we're going to talk about some of my Christmas planning for 2025. And this is the tree. I love it. It's 7.5 foot. It has 600 LED lights on it. And I like that it has double texture of limbs. It has, I don't know whether you can see it, it has these little wispy limbs on it right here where you can bend and fold them however you want them. And then it has this little traditional piping type limb on it. And then it also has some pine cones. And the pine cones are not overly done, and I like that. So I can't wait to decorate this tree. The two images on the screen are my inspiration for my Christmas trees. Thank you so much for joining me today. I had so much fun sharing my haul and ideas for Christmas this year. I hope that you're inspired by this video and it motivates you to get out and start looking around at your own stores and planning for Christmas 2025. If you enjoyed this video, how about give it a big thumbs up? And if you're new, how about you hit that subscribe button? It is absolutely free and I would love for you to be a part of my family. And if you have been following my channel but has not yet subscribed, just click that little red bell and select all and you won't miss a single episode. Until the next video, happy decorating. Bye, guys.